Live from NBC4 Columbus, this is NBC4 Today, here for you.
Well, January is such a busy month. The new year and Valentine's Day in 2 weeks means a lot of people will be getting engaged. But once you have your ring, how do you keep it looking brand new? Christy Nicolosi joins us this morning with a few great tips for those with new and older rings for jewelry. And January goes right into February, where we are now, and busy time of the year for jewelry.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people are getting engaged, and now that you've got that bling, we want to help you keep it great all year round. So one of the things that we realize in our work is that this is one of the most significant pieces of jewelry women receive, and probably their first piece of jewelry. So, wondering how often you clean yours.
Oh, I'm like, what are you looking at? Do you want me to take it off?
We can take it off and get that started while we're doing it.
I'm bad. I don't clean it that often.
That's okay. We'll let it set in here while we're talking.
Okay.
Is that good?
Now, what is this that you set this in?
This is a jewelry cleaner that we are going to use that's good for your ring, because we cleared it in advance today. But generally speaking, as women are getting engaged, they have a lot of do's and don'ts that they should consider. First of all, they're getting ready for their honeymoon, so there's things to think about. You definitely don't want to wear your ring when you're swimming or exercising. Really not a good idea to wear it in the pool or on the beach.
What about in the shower or bath?
Shower and bath, I think, is okay. It sort of depends on what you're doing and what your lifestyle is. I generally wear my jewelry in the shower, but I don't know that everybody is as comfortable with that.
Okay, so the whole myth of never take your ring off, that's not, you don't want to do that.
I would say you definitely don't want to do that. The reason for pools is because of the chemicals, and the reason for the ocean, obviously, because it's going to be lost and never found again.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so when you set this in there, normally speaking, how long do you set this in for?
In your case, I think we're going to leave it in there for a couple minutes while we're talking.
I was going to say a couple days.
We try to recommend to do it on a regular basis. So along also with some do's and don'ts, trying not to wear your jewelry while you're cleaning, because obviously the household chemicals, even when you're doing things like baking, because that's really going to keep it, that's really going to maybe get it the most dirty. But no matter how hard you try, it's still going to have some dirt and grime. There's just nothing you can do. So
let me ask you something, Christy. Does jewelry get dirtier more in the winter months or spring and summer? You can see in the summer, you know, using the suntan lotion for those who don't. But then in the winter, you're trying to keep your hands dry with different lotions. Do they get dirtier?
I would say it's year-round.
Just year-round.
I would say it's year-round. It's really our everyday lives, and there's really not that much you can do to prevent it from getting dirty at some point in time.
You know what's a big thing too is when we're doing our hair and we're spraying the spray. That hairspray goes over all the jewelry.
Everything. So I think we have something to show. One of the things that we often try to explain to people is it's not just the top piece of the jewelry that gets it that's dirty. It's really when light can come in from the bottom of the stone, and that's where the dirt and grime gets. So it's underneath your ring where the setting is, and that's really why you've got to take it off and submerge it in a cleaner in order to get it clean.
All right, we only have a few seconds left. Do you want to finish up with this?
Sure.
You want to get my ring all clean?
One of the things you should do also is use the right product. Your jeweler can help you do that. If your stones in your ring are not maybe more like Princess Kate's and they've got sapphires or other stones, you might need to use a different product. You also want to use the right brush. Don't use that toothbrush that you maybe have seen your mom use at home. It can apply too much pressure to the stones and possibly loosen them. So it's really important to use the right product and the right tools. And then on a regular basis, you should go into your jeweler and have it inspected. And what they're going to do is they might use different tools than you have at home, and they're going to inspect it to make sure the prongs aren't loose and that there aren't any loose stones.
Boy, that's a good point, because I can't tell you how many times I've lost this because of the broken prongs.
Yes, absolutely. And the broken prongs can come from using the wrong tools or just basic wear and tear. Bumps, the littlest tiny bumps can damage those prongs.
Okay, Christy, thank you so much for coming in. And you may not think that it's loose, but it is sometimes.
It is sometimes.
And that already looks better. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.